Welcome to your Yin practice. Today, we'll journey slowly through shapes that awaken the toes, feet, ankles, and spine. We'll release not only physical tightness, but also energetic stagnation, letting fresh qi flow freely through the meridians of the body. We begin in toe squat, a powerful opener for the feet, our roots that support us every step on our path. From kneeling, tuck all 10 toes under, even the little one. Sit back gently on your heels, keeping the balls of the feet grounded. Take a moment to settle. This may feel intense very quickly, so honor your body's limits. If the sensation becomes too sharp, lean forward onto the hands or rise up onto your knees for a few breaths before returning. Allow your shoulders to soften and the spine to rise tall. You might rest your hands on your thighs or weave in gentle shoulder work with eagle arms. Let your breath become slow and steady. Stay a little longer, as long as it feels nourishing. Let the breath steady you. Let time do the work. To release, lean forward onto your hands, gently lifting the hips. Untuck the toes with care and point the feet back. Give the tops of the feet a little tap. And sit once more on the heels. Feel the rush of release, perhaps even sighing it out. The toes and ankles are small yet mighty. They carry us and hold the imprint of every step we have taken. Opening the toes and feet strengthens the ankles and stimulates all 6 meridian lines in the lower body. These energy pathways all begin or end in the toes. In this simple pose, you're waking up your whole system. Let's come into a lovely counter pose, ankle stretch. From kneeling in Seiza, gently sit back on your heels. Notice how your ankles and knees respond. If they're speaking too loudly, listen. You might choose to place a blanket beneath your feet or a cushion between your calves and thighs or under your knees. If it feels comfortable, bring your hands behind you and lean back slightly, keeping your heart lifted as though you're opening into a soft back bend. After a few breaths, you might walk your hands forward beside your legs. And if the body invites, bring your hands to your knees and gently draw the knees toward your chest. Follow your breath. feel into your ankles. Notice the steady stretch across the tops of the feet. Imagine fresh energy moving through the ankles, nourishing the fascia, awakening the meridians that flow here. Resting awareness in your breath. If discomfort becomes sharp, ease back, honoring your body's wisdom. To release, lean forward and place your hands on the mat beside your knees. Give the tops of your feet a few little taps. And roll up into dangling pose. Feet about hip width apart and a little bend in the knees. Let the upper body hang heavy. Clasp opposite elbows and allow the crown of the head to pour towards the earth. There's no need to straighten the legs. In fact, bending the knees deeply can feel very nourishing. If the back is sensitive, keep a generous bend. And let your chest rest close to the thighs. Imagine your whole back body melting downward like a waterfall. As you breathe here, feel the gentle traction through the lower spine, releasing tension that often gathers at the base of the back. The hamstrings and calves may awaken, while the stomach and internal organs receive a subtle compression and massage. Softening with each exhale. If it feels good in your body, you may sway side to side or shift the weight slightly forward and backward, balancing between toes and heels. If at any point this pose becomes too intense, bend the knees more and rest the elbows on your thighs. And to come out, bend your knees deeply to squat down. Release your arms to the floor and take a rebound pause in squat. As a counter pose to dangle, we will come into a gentle back bend, melting heart. Coming onto hands and knees, begin to slowly walk your hands forward, letting your heart soften down. Keep the hips stacked above the knees, so the stretch finds its way into the chest and upper spine, rather than collapsing into the lower back. Allow the forehead to rest down, or if it feels natural for your body, the chin can touch the floor, though be mindful of your neck. If you feel any tingling in the arms or hands, gently adjust, widening the arms, slide them forward, You may choose to place a bolster under your chest, creating a more restful variation. Or come out completely, sitting back into child's pose. Always honor what your body tells you. You might tuck your toes under or leave the tops of the feet soft. Settle into stillness when you have arrived in your just right shape. Notice how the shoulders and upper back begin to soften. The breath spreading across the ribs, the heart space softening, the spine lengthening. With each exhale, feel your chest releasing a little closer to the earth. Let your breath be smooth and easy. This pose nourishes the heart and lung meridians, opening the shoulders and creating space in the thoracic spine. It's a posture of surrender, an invitation for the heart to soften and open. To release, gently walk your hands back towards the body and ease into child's pose, rounding the back and allowing shoulders to soften. Feel the echo of the shape in your spine, the contrast of expansion and release. Let's explore saddle pose next. Begin by sitting between your heels and pause. Notice how the knees, ankles, and lower back feel. For some, this may be enough. If there's sharpness in the knees or compression in the sacrum, honor your body's wisdom and choose half saddle with one leg long. If your body is welcoming more depth, place your hands behind you and lean back slightly, lifting the chest to create a gentle arch through the lower spine. You might stay here or lower onto your elbows. Allow the breath to guide you, softening into the opening of the hip flexors, thighs, and front body. If the body is inviting you deeper, you may recline all the way onto your back. Perhaps rest on a bolster or folded blanket to meet the ground halfway. This can invite relaxation while protecting the knees and SI joint. Arms can reach overhead to deepen the opening across the shoulders and chest, or softly rest by your side. This posture creates a deep release through the sacral lumbar arch, stretches the quadriceps and hip flexors, and offers relief to tired legs, and is a nourishing internal rotation for the hips. Remember, this is a powerful pose. If you feel sharp, burning, or pinching sensations in the knees, ankles, or lower back, come out with care. Soften your breath into your belly, noticing how the front body expands and the back body gently compresses. Allow yourself to surrender to gravity. Heart opening, thighs lengthening, spine releasing. When you're ready to release, move slowly. First, come up onto your elbows, then your hands, or gently roll to one side and extend one leg at a time. Give your knees space to recover. Then rest on your back. Take a few grounding breaths. Feeling the weight of the body sink into the mat. Breathe deeply, letting the rebound wash through your body. Let us move now into one of Yin's deepest forward folds, known as Snail pose. This is a shape of surrender, of folding into ourselves, of softening the heart and mind. It offers a profound release through the entire spine and an inward turning of energy. Slowly draw your knees towards your chest. With the support of your hands, gently lift your hips away from the ground and allow your legs to drift overhead. Feet may hover in the air, rest on a bolster, or if it is available in your body, let your toes touch down to the floor. Allow the spine to round. Welcome the curve, the soft arc that allows the back body to fully release. Shift your weight into the shoulders and upper arms, but be mindful, let there be minimal pressure on the neck. If you feel any compression or strain here, back away. There are many options in this shape. Perhaps you keep your hands supporting your lower back. Perhaps you extend your arms along the mat behind you. If your feet reach the floor, you may allow the knees to bend and soften towards your temples, deepening the rounding of the spine. Remember, each variation is valid and none is more advanced than the other. It is simply about finding the expression where your body can breathe and be. As you settle, notice how this pose reverses the flow of energy. The heart softens, blood flows into the head, nourishing the brain. The lungs and internal organs receive a deep massage from the compression. The entire back line of the body, the urinary bladder meridian, awakens with sensation, carrying energy through the spine and down the legs. Let the breath move slowly, gently. Inhale into the back ribs. Exhale, soften the jaw, the throat, the belly. Allow the shape to tune you inwards, like a snail retreating to its shell, safe and quiet in the stillness. Come down anytime you feel ready. Support the hips with your hands, bend your knees, and slowly roll down, one vertebra at a time. Stay for a little longer if it feels good to remain here. Move with great care, honoring the intensity of this pose, and come to rest with your knees bent and feet on the floor, allowing the rebound to ripple through your spine and nervous system. Notice the echo of the pose, the deep quiet, the inward pull. You may wish to windshield wiper the legs from side to side. And let's close our practice with a gentle twist to unwind the spine and restore balance to the body. Draw both knees into your chest. Take a full breath in, expanding through the belly and ribs. As you exhale, allow the knees to drift to one side. Open your arms wide, letting the chest broaden. Notice the sensation, the spine spiraling, the ribs expanding and softening with each breath. If the shoulder of the extended arm is floating off the floor, you may want to put support beneath it or place support between your legs. You might play with the position of the knees, higher to invite the twist into the upper spine, lower to explore the sacrum and lumbar spine. Your head may turn towards the opposite side or remain neutral. If you'd like to deepen, cross the knees as if in eagle pose for twisted roots. Each variation awakens different pathways of sensation. And gently roll onto your back and hug your knees to your chest. Perhaps rocking from side to side to release the sacrum. Notice the rebound, the echo of the twist unraveling into the spine. When you're ready, repeat on the other side. Take your time, perhaps playing with variations on this side. And when you find your shape, land and find stillness. With each inhale, breathe into the ribs and side body, feeling the expansion. With each exhale, soften into gravity, allowing the twist to deepen on its own. Twisting massages the internal organs, the stomach, the liver, the spleen, supporting digestion and nourishing the body's center. Sense this nourishing massage in your belly. We've reached the closing of our practice, the place where everything integrates. Coming into Shavasana. Shavasana is the symbolic ending of the journey we've taken, a letting go, a dissolving into rest. Stretch out on your back, letting the legs extend long and the arms rest gently at your sides. Allow the palms to turn upward, open and receptive. Adjust so the body feels fully supported. This is the time to be completely comfortable. Close your eyes and soften into the earth beneath you. Shavasana is more than simply resting. It is the art of conscious surrender. The body becomes heavy, melting downward. As you rest, begin to notice the subtle echoes of the practice. Stirrings in the toes, the openness of the heart space, the length of your spine, the pulse of energy in your body. The flow of chi moving through the channels you have opened. Yin teaches us that transformation happens not in forcing, but in softening. Through stillness, patience, and surrender. Let this Shavasana be a place of observing, of listening, an inner meditation. Aware, relaxed, whole. Stay as long as you need and receive the quiet strength that comes from stillness. When you return to your day, may your steps feel lighter, your breath steadier, and your heart more spacious. Thank you for sharing your practice. Have a beautiful rest of your day.